네, 안녕하세요. 오늘부터 제이제이 구독자 여러분, 저희가 오늘은 CBC에서 강남 프로젝트라고 Korean Canadian TV 쇼가 오늘 프리미어 하는 이벤트가 있는데요. 거기서 프로페셔널처럼 딱 레드카펫 이벤트처럼 캐스트도 만나고 디렉터도 만나고 PD님도 만나고 그래서 되게 좋은 이벤트가 될 것 같아서 한번 가보도록 하겠습니다. 강남 프로젝트가 여기 있는 쌤이 한번 간단하게 설명을 해드릴 건데.
So basically it's about a Canadian Korean girl that goes overseas to Korea to tutor English for an entertainment company, like a very famous upcoming Korean K-pop idol. And yeah, it's just basically her story of I think she gets recruited. I don't know if I'm supposed to spoil this. So she goes to tutor the K-pop idol and she gets more immersed into the K-pop scene in Korea. So
하고 이제 강남 프로젝트 프리미어 한번 가보도록 하겠습니다. 네, 안녕하세요. 이제 저희 다운타운 토론토에 도착했고요. 지금 뒤에 보시면 이게 CBC 회사에 일단 도착했습니다. 도착해갖고 거기서 한번 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다.
okay, let's go.
I can ask her what she had envisioned.
Yeah.
You can definitely
Give it up for the Gangnam Project cast, everyone! And you guys look good. Woo!
How do you feel?
It's my first time in a place like this, but it's pretty cool. Like,
It's a big office, huh?
yeah, it's crazy seeing it in person.
네, 안녕하세요. 저희가 이제 CBC 본 빌딩에 도착했고요. 이렇게 저 뒤에 보시면 강남 프로젝트에 직접 나왔던 캐스트가 이제 인터뷰를 진행하고 있습니다. 저희도 한번 가고 인터뷰를 한번 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다. Joe, nice to meet you, man.
Good to meet you too, man.
Good to meet you. I watched episode 1. I enjoyed it,
You
man.
did?
Hey, it was a good one, man. It was fun.
Thanks, man.
So you're playing Leo, the brother of Hannah.
Yeah.
A big role. So from that, what kind of role does he play in support of Hannah, which is amazing? What kind of role does he play?
Absolutely. I mean, he definitely has both like the conventional brother qualities where he teases her. But how I like to see it is he supports her, he encourages her, he's always there to listen, but he does keep her feet on the ground. He makes sure that she doesn't get too ahead of herself, because I think that that's one of the most amazing qualities about Hannah, is that she full steam ahead, she gets ahead of herself, but he's always there to sort of just rein it back in a little bit. He's a little bit more practical in some of those ways, and he's an outside ear because he doesn't know this world really at all as much as she does, and so he can just listen as an outside support, which I loved playing that sort of duality. It was great.
Yeah. Do you think do you resonate with your character at all through the show? Do you feel connected with their character? Like, how do you feel essentially with playing the role as Leo, as Hannah's brother?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. I think there were many qualities even before I started shooting when I saw the part that I resonated with. Obviously, being someone who grew up in Canada, trying to become closer with his roots and understand his culture a little bit more, I could totally relate to that. Having grown up in Saga,
Saga, man.
Once you step into the role, the directors and the showrunners and the writers, they have so much on their plate that they do have to, at times, hand off the character to you. So once we start shooting, it is up to you to make choices about how you would like to play this part. I thank them so much, and I give them so much respect for trusting us with that. And I think that made it a lot easier to make choices about my character.
Thanks for the interview, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, man.
Looking forward to watching the show. So thanks so much,
This
man.
is great, man.
Thank you, man. You have a big role playing Chani. I watched episode 1. What kind of role does Chani play in the show, and what can we kind of expect from your character leading up to the rest of the episodes?
Yeah, so Chanmi has been, a trainee at OME for a really long time, ever since she was little. So she doesn't want any competition. She just wants to really debut. So everything is on the line for her. So as she comes off really cold, and she comes off like she doesn't want to be friends with anybody, and she just wants to, bring her A game every single day. But when she meets Hannah, she starts to open up Chanmi and her softer side, and I think the audience will really get to see that chemistry as well.
You think right now, is there any moment that kind of sticks out and that you kind of remember and you just kind of hold to your heart and it's a special moment for you guys?
Yes, it was our last dance all together when we danced to We Found Each Other. I think that was our last big dance choreo number that we've been practicing for quite a bit. And actually being on stage and doing it the last couple of times, I think we started to get really teary-eyed while we were doing it. And you can actually see that on screen. And I think that's what's really, really beautiful about that scene.
What can fans expect from the rest of the episodes and the show itself?
I think you'll really get to see not only other characters, but you really get to see Hannah evolve into really finding herself. And because she felt, since she's biracial, she feels like she's not Canadian, she's not too Korean, and you kind of see her finding that middle balance, and that's like a really, really interesting thing you can see throughout. And I think every character, there's something to relate to, and I think I really wish the audience can feel that from the screen.
Now we're asking, a lot of the cast members are Korean. We're gonna know your favorite Korean food.
My favorite Korean food, oh my god. I love my mom's LA galbi.
LA Caribbean.
My mom's marinated LA galbi, that's so, so good. It's like my comfort food. Every time I come home, it's either LA galbi or 닭갈비.
You know, I saw the music, I saw the actors, and it was amazing. But what can fans really expect from the rest of the show?
K-drama light. Fantastic music and dance, as you were saying. This show has a lot of heart. It's pretty, but it has a lot of what I personally went through. A lot of some angst, identity, being accepted, accepting. You know, this came about because I went to Korea when I was 16. I was born there, immigrated when I was 1.5. And when I went to Korea, I just didn't feel Korean enough. And in Canada, I didn't feel Canadian enough. So I was caught in this weird generation gap. And that is really the foundation of the series. And K-pop is the vessel that we tell it through.
You know, how would you kind of bring them in, and what do you think was like the kind of big point of the Gangnam Project?
I think Hannah, our main character, is the most relatable character, and she doesn't think that she can make it as a K-pop star. She goes to Korea to teach English to an upcoming idol, and then she really finds it in herself that she has the courage, that she has what it takes to become a trainee. And I think it's a testament to other people who might think they're not enough. And they don't know who they are, and she really has that discovery, and I actually had that discovery in making the show. So I think it's very relatable. It resonates with our audience, and it's a universal theme. So it's not just for Korean people, but it will really speak to a broad audience for sure.
As a Korean Canadian person like yourself, any thoughts on K-pop culture?
Oh, I love K-pop. I think what I like, and I have a playlist that I play in the car over and over and over again as I drive from Mississauga. It just has so much meaning behind the words. It's the words, the music, the melodies are amazing, but it's really the words that are expressive and really get to the heart of, really deeply rooted feelings and emotions. So that's why I love K-pop.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
이거 김밥 먹을 사람.
저요.
내가 이것도 갖고 왔어. 언니는 이거 드세요.
아, 피디 이거 뭐예요, 이거? 무슨 이거 뭐?
이거
반짝반짝 뭐예요, 이거?
저도요. 여기 또 쌤도.
오.
쌤. 이 지금 행사가 원래는 드레스 코드가 K-pop 글램룩이라 그래가지고 K-pop이랑 관련된 요 약간 이런 뭐라 해야 되냐 귀염뽀짝한 핀이랑 막 이런 거 저기다 보면은 세팅되어 있거든요. 그래서 이거 갖고 와가지고 참여자들이 그냥 뭐라 해야 되지? 자유롭게 할 수 있어요. 제가 쌤한테 이거 머리 하나 붙여보도록 하겠습니다. 어떤가요? 예쁘지 않나요?
왜요?
이게 여기 지금 이벤트 진행하고 있는 라풀이라는 건데 이거 카드를 랜덤하게 뽑아가지고 좀 이따 쇼 시작하면 경품 든대요. 그 경품 안에 꼬부칩도 있고 이벤트 관련된 월천라이드도 있나봐요. 그래서 저희 한번 뽑으러 가보겠습니다.
저는 제가 뽑겠습니다. 이거예요. 이거.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. It's true, you've never seen this view. These flashing lights make all your dreams come true. You want a rendezvous? Better enjoy the view. Baby, it's up to you. Welcome to my world.
That was incredible. Welcome to the launch of CBC's Gangnam Project. Yeah. Oh, I need more notes than that, guys. Come on. We'll be seeing snippets of the show of our lovely Gangnam Project. We'll also meet the cast and creators, which is awesome, and have loads of fun. Are you guys into fun?
Yeah.
I can feel the flame on my skin, and within I'm glowing.
Hi, I'm Julia Kim Caldwell and I play Hannah Shin in Gangnam Project. I am so sorry I can't be there tonight. I'm actually just doing my final show here at NYU, but I wish I could be there. The entire cast and crew has worked so hard on this show. They are all absolutely amazing. I know you're going to fall in love with this show and I can't wait for everyone to see it tomorrow on CBC Gem. Thank you so much. Bye!
All right, so we know Julia is awesome, that's for sure. And the rest of the cast is awesome as well. Can you tell us about them, please?
Oh my gosh, the cast are, they're tribal, they're bonded. They met on the first day, they became fast friends. I think it might be a Korean thing.
You guys are fortunate enough to meet this lovely cast. Joshua Lee, who plays Supreme. We have Brianna Kim, who plays Chani. Taran Kim, who plays Leo, Hannah's brother. Angela Sun, who plays Sunny. We have Paul Sungbin Lee, who plays Ozzy. Kylie Haas, who plays Mina. Zaboria Peters, who plays Rook. And Jae Kim, who plays Jaden. All right, let's hear it for the cast of Gangnam Project, y'all. Okay, we're gonna start off with an easy question, all right? When you work together, you guys spend a lot of time together, you guys ultimately became a family. And in a family, there's always a jokester, okay? So within you guys, who was the person in the cast that made you break character the most, or laugh the most, or just fool around the most on set?
I'm gonna give a shout out to Paul for having a really amazing and unique skill where even if you're not looking at him and he's behind you, you can still somehow tell that he's laughing and that he's smiling. That happened a few times on set, and I wasn't even looking at him at all. And there was one in particular, one of the scenes where we were all in the classroom, and him and Kylie were sitting next to each other, and between Paul's silent laughter and Kylie having the most wonderfully infectious laugh, it made us all break, and it took us a while to get through that scene, I'm not gonna lie.
Can we have a round of applause for our awesome cast?
뭐 하세요?
아, 저 여기서 이런 거 받았어요. 새우깡. 새우는 받은 거보다 뭔가 이렇게 주렁주렁 많이 나오는데 이거 어디더라고요?
진짜.
이거 뭐야 이거 뭐야? 이거 뭐야 이거 완 펼쳤어요. 새우 훔쳤대요.
가야 돼. 퇴근 시간.
지금 가야 돼.
아, 가겠다.
또 직장인 집에 가야 돼.
저기 어디가? 저희가 오늘 이제 강남 프로젝트 이벤트를 마쳐왔고 이제 한번 다시 집으로 가도록
뭔가
하겠습니다.
다른 여기 스티커도 붙이고 들어갈 때랑 다르게 나왔는데 너무
이렇게 좀
재밌.
글램 이벤트라고. 아,
저도 여기 이렇게 뭐야 이거
예. 그 쌤 머리. 거기서 지금 오늘 이벤트에서 가장 메모러블한 모먼트 있었나요? 저는 그 댄스 한거 그거.
제가 너무 빠져가지고 지금 저기 쇼 끝나는 것도
아, 예,
촬영 못하고 티티티티 프라자 거기에 빠져가지고 촬영도 못했답니다 지금. 태훈이 어떻게 거예요?
아닙니다 이거. 이게
제일 즐긴 장본인. 인터뷰도 엄청 열심히 하고 아무튼 오늘 정말 색다른 경험이었다.
너무 재밌었어요. 쌤은 what was your favorite moment? What was your favorite?
저도 춤 되게 재밌게 봤어요. 저는 처음 춤 되게 재밌었어요.
맨 처음에
저는
저는 우리 예쁜 쌤을 꾸며줬을 때가 제일 좋았습니다. 이거 우리 하고 핀 꽂고 배우 스티커 붙여주고 피디님 스티커 붙여주고 그럴 때가 제일 재밌었던 것 같아요.
아직 어찌됐건 이제 한번 너무 재밌게 봐주셔서 감사하고요. 다음 영상에서 또 좋은 모습으로 뵙도록 하겠습니다. 안녕.